So, Congresswoman Cori Bush has been performing a protest outside of the Capitol building because the eviction moratorium expired yesterday. And I'm going to be covering this in a couple different segments today, but I wanted to start off with Cori Bush's protest. She has been outside of the Capitol, basically trying to bring attention to this. She herself has been sleeping outside on the street, outside of the Capitol building, in protest, because both the Democratic Party and the Republican Party and the President of the United States have failed the people, folks. Now, I want to be very, very clear. This is something I've been covering since the eviction moratorium went into place, is I am telling you right now, the eviction moratorium ending is a green light for genocide. There are going to be thousands of deaths that are directly related to this policy choice. I'm not joking. Right, with the Delta variant surging in a lot of areas, people getting kicked out of their houses by the millions. Millions of people will lose their homes in this country. This is something that I've been talking about. There are studies that said upwards of like 12 million people will now become homeless once the eviction moratorium ends. That was before Biden took office, right? But things haven't gotten any better. Things have gotten much worse since Biden took office. Let's be real, folks. The only actual difference between now and January 20th is the vaccine being out. And we know how that's going. This country doesn't know what science is, and they're not taking the vaccine. Now, I personally am vaccinated because it's the right thing to do. I think everyone who's watching me should be vaccinated, and if you're not, go do it right now because you're running out of time for this Delta variant thing. But either way, my point is, the eviction moratorium expiring now. I'm sorry, there's no defense. This is genocide. So let's listen to Cori Bush go on MSNBC talking about this.
Since taking to the steps of the Capitol, have you heard or talked to Speaker Pelosi?
I have not. I have not talked to the speaker, but I have talked to many of my Congress members some will be joining me out here today. And I have talked to Chairwoman Maxine Waters, who is in support. I just saw a tweet from my good chairman from the Judiciary Committee, Chairman Nadler, in support. So we are out here. We're going to continue to be out here. So I'm calling all of my colleagues, Congress members, if you support this, come back out here and be with us today. Come back out here because we need to be brought back to this house to finish this work so that people don't end up on the street while we go vacation. We cannot go vacation while people are at risk. Join me.
Congresswoman Cori Bush.
So again, folks, Congress is on a 6-week vacation. What? Folks, what? 6 weeks? Paid vacation. I was about to say, what are they, school teachers? And then I was realizing, wait a second, teachers don't get paid during the summer months. Why is Congress allowed to have 6 weeks of uninterrupted vacation? What the fuck? What? So anyway, she was camping out there all night, bringing awareness to the eviction moratorium expiring. And again, I want to also bring up a tweet by Nancy Pelosi that I forgot to open up. So let me go grab that real quick. Nancy Pelosi, Lord have mercy. Like, I mean, I've got to be honest with y'all. Nancy Pelosi, not great. Fucking not great at all. So, Nancy Pelosi here says, ensuring every American has a roof overhead is a value, blah, 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 blah. She's the Speaker of the motherfucking House. She came out in support of renewing the eviction moratorium. Guess what? After the 6-week recess. What? What? Democrats believe in a safe and affordable housing. The Biden-Harris admin and the House Democrats will continue. What? She posted this after banging the gavel and giving everyone a 6-month vacation? What? Is Joe Biden saying anything? Oh, another busy week. Look at that. Joe Biden drawing. Wow. Look, he's talking to people in front of tires. Damn. Look, he's got his mask on and it's crooked. Ha ha ha. Silly Joe. Look at that. Look at the opulent fucking chandelier and the fucking flags and the stupid ass paintings. Wow, Joe. Another busy week in the books. Another busy week doing what exactly? Giving billions of dollars to Israel so that they can kill more Palestinian children? Anything? Any mention of the moratorium at all? I'm scrolling. Oh, as the eviction moratorium deadline approaches tomorrow, I call on all state and local governments to take all... Oh, okay. Right. Let's read this. So, the President of the United States is saying... This is for you, Letterhack. Hey, Jack. So, you know, I am the president, and I don't really feel like doing anything, so can you do my job for me? Oh, yeah, I know you're just a governor. Oh, you don't have any funds? Oh, you wanted me to pass legislation so that you could get funding? Oh, well, I gotta be honest with you. I didn't want to do that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna post a press release. Then I'm gonna say that I've asked you, and whether or not, you know, like I asked you to do so. So I'm gonna put out a press release, not do my job, take a nap, and then just go see what happened. Like, what the fuck is this guy doing? He's the president of the United States. What? As the eviction moratorium deadline approaches tomorrow, I call on all state and local governments to take all possible steps. What about the federal government? Are you going to call on the federal government to take any... Are you going to sign an executive... What? He's the president. He's not like a fucking podcast host. This isn't like an above-it-all press release statement by Andrea Rovenski. Please, for the love of God, a politician somewhere do something. He's the president of the United States. What? My administration will not rest, nor should the state and local governments. What about federal government? They just went on a 6-week vacation. What the fuck is this guy they are hoping to God that you buy this shit. They're stupid as hell. These motherfuckers are crazy. And so again, shout outs to Cori Bush for going out there and actually doing something with this. I hope it actually works. I'm very positive it won't, but that's just because I'm a pessimist. But again, this is horrible, and people are going to die because of this. And Joe Biden, Nancy Pelosi, the fact that they're pretending to support it while doing nothing, well, they have sole power to do things. Oh yeah, sorry, I would have done it, except I got distracted. There was a bird flew into the window, and then the sun was in my eyes, and then all of a sudden it's 2:30, and I missed my nap time, and what the fuck is wrong with these motherfuckers? It's ridiculous.